All right, welcome back. Got this month's Mystery Tackle Box, Bass Box unboxing. If you're not familiar with Mystery Tackle Box, it's a subscription-based service for $15 a month. They send you the basic bass box, and there's an upgraded MTB Pro version. In addition, they've got some species-specific boxes as well. So, like an inshore box, I believe they've got a. I know they've got a panfish box as well. So, let's go ahead and dive into this. Let's see what we got. All right, so first thing up, we got our what's inside the box. They on the back of the basically saying that the match the hatch scratch off contest is done, and that they're working on a new contest going forward. But for now, the match the hatch is gone. All right, so let's see what we got here. All right, up first, we got the BD15 soft square bill. So, and this looks like it is in some kind of shad color. Looks like just a basic shad. Katana hooks. These things actually do have pretty good hooks on them, fairly sharp. But what you'll notice about this that's unique is it is a soft-bodied square bill. External weight, and then it's full of BBs. So, real subtle rattling action. It's got a circuit board lip. Looks like the lip is fairly stoutly attached. And there is a full through harness for the hook hangers. So the hook hangers are attached to the hook to the line tie here, which is good. So this thing's got a steel skeleton to it. But a little interesting looking little bait, and we'll see how it works. So I haven't tried a soft crankbait before, but the idea makes sense. So anyway, that is the BD 1.5 soft square bill from Castaic, and that retails for $9.99. Right, up next we got the Evolution Jig from Megastrike. This is the 3/4 ounce I got here. It's a big heavy sucker. And they've got it in the package pretty well. Alright, so pretty good color. Looks like a green pumpkin with some blue glitter, and then some kind of gray modeling. What you'll notice about this jig is, so you got the small jig head up here. The bulk of the weight on the jig is actually behind the skirt. So there's a nice big chunk of lead back here. A nice aggressive plastic keeper, trailer keeper, and then your brush guard. So the nice flat base here should make it stand up fairly well. So really sharp hook. Line tie is nice and recessed, but the line tie is going to take some work. So there are some burrs around the line tie. I have to take probably a needle file or a pocket knife to this thing to clean this up, so this doesn't cut the line. But interesting looking little jig. Be curious to see how this thing works out. That is the Evolution Jig from Megastrike, and that retails for $5. All right, next up we got the Swamp Monster from Mismo Bait Company. Good color for me. So it's a green pumpkin with looks like black, some big black flake, and then some smaller green flake. Smells a lot kind of like plastic actually, but it's just a creature bait. Big heavy body, ribbed body on it. 2 flapping appendages, and then 2 little floaty appendages. And these appendages are hollow, so these will actually float up. And as you twitch the bait, the air, if you twitch it hard, you can actually force the air out of these. And just create a little bit of a bubble trail behind this bait. So should be a pretty interesting bait to try out. And the color actually matches that jig fairly well. So definitely use it as a flipping bait, or Texas rigged on its own. But I'm going to probably throw it as a jig trailer as well to target some deeper water fish. So that is the Swamp Monster from Mismo Bait Company. This is a 4-pack, so it's a sample pack for $3.26, and retail it comes in a 6-pack for $4.89. All right, up next we got the Thunder Rattle from Mismo Bait Company, and it shows of rigging it in a tube, but basically it's just a big heavy rattle with a pair of BBs, in it. It's a 3-pack for $1.52, and normally comes in a 5-pack for $2.54. That is the Thunder Rattle from Mismo. Nice loud rattles. All right, next up we got the Salt Tube from Big Bite Baits. Kind of an interesting color. So it's a dark, kind of a dark smoke with silver flake in it. I'm not sure what they call this color. Kind of a cool color though. Definitely a good shad imitation. Possibly look like a crappie or something like that as well. So. But otherwise, it's a smallish tube, nice tough body to it, so it should actually hold up fairly well. I've had problems with tubes in the past, hooks blowing through them, jig heads blowing through them. But anyway, that's the Salt Tube from Big Bite Baits. It says this is a 4-pack. This is actually a 5-pack I've got here, and it says the 4-pack's $2.20, and the retail's a 10-pack for $5.49. So this is a 5-pack, so it should be $2.75, but whatever. But that is a Salt Tube from Big Bite Baits. Next up, we got the Offset Wide Gap Worm Hook from Daiichi, and it says that these are wide gaps. These are actually just offset round bends, and this is a 4/0 2-pack. But yeah, nothing really special at these. But I've had real good luck with Daiichi hooks before. They're nice and sharp. These are fairly light wire, so you can use them with lighter tackle for smaller worms and stuff like that. But it's a fairly good size hook. So, but that is the it says like I said again. It says offset wide gap. These are offset round bends, and it's $1.40 for the 2-pack. Retail normally is $3.50 for a 5-pack. So. Also in the box we got a sticker, and we got this month Dibble Digest. So usually pretty good reading in here. Talk about rigging Nightcrawler, jerkbait tactics, a couple contests, 7 top plastics wacky rigging, and then moon phases. How do they affect the bite? So that's everything in the box this month. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Check out my other videos. I do multiple unboxings each month. And if you're looking to buy or start a subscription to one of the different subscription tackle companies, kind of give you an idea of what comes each month in each box, looking back through all my videos. I do, whenever I do get the chance, and it hasn't been often lately, to put up fishing videos whenever I get a chance to go fishing. But anyway, till next time, cheers and tight lines.